I'm finishing my training camp here at Elevation, doing the last 4 weeks at Genesis Fight Training Academy. I've been training with the best in the business every single day. It's the greatest training camp I've ever had. I've never been more physically, mentally, spiritually, or emotionally prepared to go in there and do what I have to do, and that's knock this kid out, get my belt back, and become the champion of the world once again.
And we have a championship contest, 6 3-minute rounds for BYB's Lightweight Championship of the World.
Some fights are more than just contests. Some battles carve themselves into the pages of history. And in 2023, the world of bare knuckle fighting witnessed one of those unforgettable nights when two warriors, Mark the Shark Irwin and Julio Tanori, collided in a fight for the ages. Round after round, it was a test of wills. Both men refused to break, refused to surrender. Blood stained the canvas, and still, they fought on. By the final bell, the crowd knew they had witnessed something special. A fight so fierce, so raw, it would go down as the fight of the year for BYB. This rematch isn't just a fight, it's the next chapter in an epic saga. And this time, the stakes have never been higher.
Hands up on the exit. On the head. Julie's moving. Julie's light. And the thing about Julie is that he doesn't have a traditional Mexican boxing style. He's not just coming straight forward. He's slick. He moves his head. He's elusive.
There comes a time in every champion's journey when comfort must be left behind. When the familiar streets of home, the sounds of your city, are traded for something harder, something unknown. For Julio Tanori, that time is now.
When Julio came out here, he wasn't expecting to live, eat, sleep in the gym. That type of training, that type of old school style of training that we have cannot be replicated anywhere. He breathes it, lives it every single day. And that's the mentality that he's got now. His IQ is up, his mentality is up, his thought process is up. He's thinking on the fly. And he's pushing the limits beyond anything that anyone has ever seen, including his last fight.
And the new!
Since that fateful night, Irwin has dedicated himself to one thing, taking back what he believes is rightfully his. He's no stranger to hard work. Behind the showmanship, the flashy entrances, and the confident smile lies a man willing to do whatever it takes to rise again.
Because I am the baddest man on the mother planet.
Every punch thrown, every drill completed, every moment of sweat is a reminder that the belt was once his. And he's determined to claim it again. The dust from their first encounter has settled, but the hunger remains. Irwin, a veteran who has tasted defeat, but who now seeks redemption. And Tanori, the young champion, fighting to keep what he has won. This is the rematch we've been waiting for. Tanori versus Irwin. Blood will spill again.
Ladies and gentlemen, it's now time for the main event of the evening. The rematch for the BYB Lightweight Police Gazette Diamond Championship of the World. Introducing first, the challenger looking to regain his championship. Fighting out of the blue corner, please welcome to the Trigon, Mark Irwin.
Mark the Shark Irwin, the inaugural BYB Extreme Lightweight World Champion. Honored by the Bare Knuckle Boxing Hall of Fame 3 times. Owner of the 2022 BYB and Bare Knuckle Hall of Fame Knockout of the Year. And of course, he and Julio Tanori turned in the BYB and Bare Knuckle Hall of Fame Fight of the Year for 2023. Mark has been here for a month, as he mentioned. Said the fight is everything to me, but the outcome in the world is even bigger, as he is working very closely with Ian McCall and the Athlete's Journey Home, helping those with traumatic brain injuries. Uncle Creepy, Ian McCall, the CEO. Mark Irwin, the Shark, is the CMO, trying to help fighters with TBI. Mark Irwin has been very active on social media. So, Paulie, we have gone on the journey with him the last 9+ months and watched the work he has put in.
Yeah, and he has put on the work, man. Put in the work, both outside the Trigon with his foundation and inside the gym and inside the Trigon with the determination and just obsession with winning this title. And that's what that's what has to drive an athlete. The only way you can be successful at world-class level is it's got to border on the obsession, maybe even become an obsession. And for Mark Irwin, since losing this title in a fight where he thought he won the first fight, it was that close that it could go either way, he's been determined and obsessed.
And now his opponent, the champion, fighting out of the red corner. Please welcome to the Trigon, Julio Tanori Rodriguez. Julio Tanori Rodriguez, unbeaten in his professional bare knuckle boxing career, earned his first victory at age 19, won again at 20, won the belt at age 21, looks to defend it tonight at age 22. He told us he has been going crazy waiting for this rematch. 9 months and 20 days since the first fight. Our tail of the tape for this, our main event of the evening. Tanori 22, Irwin 36, both at 65 in the reach, 2-inch height advantage for the champion. Here's Big Mo. Ladies and gentlemen, the wait is over. Live from the mile-high city of Denver, Colorado, this is your championship main event of the evening. 6 3-minute rounds, a rematch for the BYB Lightweight Police Gazette Diamond Championship of the World. Our referee in charge when the bell rings, Curtis Thrasher, and this bout is brought to you by Riot Energy. So, Denver, I need you all people to get up out of your seats. Raise your drinks high and get wild. Let's meet the fighters. First, the challenger, fighting out of the blue corner. Wearing the leopard print trunks, he stands 5 feet 8 inches tall. He weighed in at 134.8 pounds. He holds a bare knuckle record of 3 victories versus just 1 defeat. And he fights out of Huntington Beach, California, Surf City, USA. Introducing the former BYB Lightweight Police Gazette champion of the world. Ladies and gentlemen, Mark the Shark Irwin. And his opponent, the champion, fighting out of the red corner. Wearing the black trunks, he stands 5 feet 10 inches tall. He weighed in at 132 pounds. He holds a perfect, undefeated bare knuckle record of 3 victories versus no defeats. And he fights out of Long Beach, California, by way of Nacozari de Garcia, Sonora, Mexico. Introducing the reigning, the defending BYB Lightweight Police Gazette champion of the world. Damas y caballeros, presentando el campeón del mundo. Ladies and gentlemen, Julio El Gallo Tanori Rodriguez.
Okay, gentlemen, this is the main event. You received your instructions earlier in the dressing room. I expect you to obey my commands at all times, protect yourself at all times. Anything below the navel here is gonna be low, anything below here is low. Touch them up, fellas.
9 months in the waiting, Goldie.
You got that right. Set for one of the most highly anticipated rematches in bare knuckle boxing history. Here we go! The champion in what he calls his black and silver 2.0 trunks. Of course, the leopard trunks sported, as always, by Mark the Shark Irwin.
He's targeting the body early on. Irwin looking to measure things at the beginning of his first clinch, and they're getting to know each other pretty well already.
Well, and Julio talked about
big shot. Tanori down. Tanori knocked down of Irwin. Wow. Awkward punch the way he entered, man. Big left cross. Seems like he changed stances on the way in.
You okay, right?
He is a slick boxer. Mark is a warrior. There was a lot of clinch work in fight number 1. And right off that clinch work, a knockdown scored by the champ. And almost one scored by the challenger.
Thrasher says no knockdown there. And we continue.
Tanori trying not to be bullied by Mark Irwin.
Yeah, Irwin trying to use his forearm to create space.
Absolutely.
He wants to do some of that dirty boxing. I think Tanori wants to keep it on the outside.
Irwin wanting to use that man strength. Tanori's got the slick hands.
Oh, big body shot. You heard that shot.
Yeah.
Underneath the lead hand of Irwin, right to the rib cage. Tanori now with the southpaw stance. Seemed like that knockdown came out of the southpaw stance. He switched and came with a left cross.
And now he switches.
Big right hand. Tanori has the more explosive offense. Seems like Irwin wants to be more calculated, but hasn't been able to land as cleanly here as Tanori early in the early going.
Tanori, shot. That was a huge shot.
Tanori more confident in his ability to land punches. And Irwin's getting hurt here. Irwin a bit too overthinking, in my opinion, Goldie. He's pushing out his punches. He's kind of measuring a bit too much without committing to anything. Tanori, he could be blamed for overcommitting, but when he's landing, he's landing.
He's smooth, he's confident.
Again, he's got explosive offense, too, by Tanori. He's now getting that youth energy. You just have that spring in your legs that 36-year-old Irwin might not have.
Still 30 seconds on the clock here in round number 1. damage the body of Tanori.
Irwin just trying to let Tanori know that he's not going to go anywhere.
Right. Well, he let him know over 6 rounds 9 months ago. Good shots at the end of the round by Irwin.
It's all good, go. Fix it.
Use your legs. Breathe. One shot at a time. 1, 2's working. Understand me? Keep inside all day. You need more water. Okay? You wait on him, he beats you to the punch. Okay? First. Every time you're first, you win. Alright, here we go. Second toe. Second toe.
Round number 2 of our main event of the evening. Leopard print trunks for Mark the Shark Irwin. Black and silver 2.0 for Julio Tanori Rodriguez.
Oh, another big shot by Tanori. Irwin trying to make it rough on the inside, Goldie, but he's not getting enough leverage on the punches. Now he's getting some good hooks.
You can certainly see the game plan quite clearly. Irwin wants to make it nasty, gritty, gnarly. Tanori wants to pick his opponent apart.
There's a lump underneath the rib, underneath the left arm of Irwin. You see that lump? That's one of those body shots, man. I don't know if there's a break there or some kind of hematoma going on there.
He's got one on his cheek growing too.
You see, it was from those hard body shots he was landing early on. You see that, right?
Absolutely, I see it.
I feel like if he had a broken rib, he would be reacting a little bit more to it, right?
Well, after the first fight, one would wonder with Mark the Shark, right?
Yeah. Nice body shot from Irwin. Right to the chest.
Tanori, southpaw, trying to land again.
Oh, walked into a big shot there.
Yep.
And he's down, he's hurt. Irwin is hurt.
This might be it.
His eyes are glassy, Goldie, and his legs are, his knees are very, very stiff. Yeah, I don't know if he can stand up without.
It is all over! Just like that! Julio Tanori Rodriguez defends his BYB Lightweight Police Gazette Diamond belt.
That was spectacular, Goldie. That was a performance. And when you think about what the first fight was, that was some performance here.
Yes. Wow. Sergio Jimenez, AJ Easley, Zay and the team.
Did he steal away the knockout of the night from Mike Santos?
It's a good question.
Here's a replay here. Let's see. Right there, walk right into Irwin coming up with his chin in the air. You're gonna see Irwin's chin in the air as he tries to reach out for Tanori. Tanori with a little small, short right hand check hook. Right hand check hook. Irwin's chin is too high up in the air, reaching out, and that's all she wrote. You can't make those technical mistakes on your way in. And that was it. You see Irwin laid out, and even when he got up, his knees were really buckling. His eyes were wide open. He's still recovering. Just gave me a wink, so glad to see he's okay. But you can't make those tragic mistakes of coming up with your chin in the air like that, especially with an explosive fighter like Tanori.
Tanori defends against the former champion, Mark the Shark Irwin. Julio Tanori Rodriguez. Spectacular performance. Keeps the belt. All the celebration coming up next.
Beach in the house, Hill Street in the house. Hey man, we getting to it. We're just getting started.
Shout out to my coach. I want to shout out Buff. I got everything I was going to say.
Hey, you gotta get a microphone. Good job.
Shout out to the Grand Cap.
The celebration begins in a great show of class and sportsmanship.
This is two warriors right here.
Julio Tanori, 22 years old, remains the champion, defeating a very determined Mark the Shark Irwin in spectacular fashion. Big Mo to make it official.
Ladies and gentlemen, referee Curtis Thrasher calls a stop to this contest at 1 minute, 35 seconds of the second round, declaring your winner by knockout and still the BYB Lightweight Police Gazette Diamond Champion of the World, Julio El Gallo Hiro Tanori Rodriguez.
Sky is the limit for that young man. Man, did he make a statement tonight. And still, you're absolutely right, Coach. Julio Tanori Rodriguez, with that Sonora look in his eyes, and the talent is just overwhelming. What a performance tonight to defend his title. Here is Danielle.
Julio, congratulations. So many people were talking about this rematch tonight, and you came in and you shut it down. How does it feel to still be champ?
It feels amazing. You know, I did a better performance this time, so I'm thankful to the Lord up top, number one, you know, and we're just getting better now. We're just coming up.
A lot of people were thinking this maybe would be a trilogy, but after tonight, I think it's safe to say that the number one contender is looking on John Bernard. Do you have your sights set on him, or he should be watching out for you?
I don't have a sight set on nobody, you know. I just got a sight on going up and getting.
Huh. Take that little mouthpiece out. Okay, here we go. Let's do it again.
I'm just whatever makes me better, you know. We're here to improve, and I'm in this sport to be a better me. So whatever it is, if it's John Bernard that I'm looking up to, then hey, come through. You know?
And between last fight and this fight, what were the things that you did differently in this camp?
Number one, I realized what elevation was. I didn't know what elevation was at first, so you saw I was a lot of breath, and yeah, I was with my coaches training harder. Coach Day, we were working from way before camp should have even started, July. Yeah, so
July 1st, that's when camp started.
You know, Mark was a strong motherfucker, so I had to work on a lot of my strength, and core. So, shout out to Mark for making me stronger.
Congratulations.
Yeah, can I say something? I want to dedicate this fight to my homie Chino. We love you, bro, and we'll see you soon, bro.
Babis, thank you.
Julio Tanori Rodriguez celebrates another championship win, defends his belt with a second round stoppage of Mark the Shark Irwin, and now the emotions are all on full tilt.